Have you seen my new dress? You know, the black one with a slit up the thigh? It has a low dipped back as well. I can't find it. It was in my room, in a bag hanging up in my wardrobe, so I don't know where it could have got to.
You mean the one you got the other day when we went shopping and it was like half price?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, I took it.
Huh? What do you mean you took it?
Exactly what I said. I took the dress for myself.
Why?
Well, because I wanted it.
You knew that I bought that dress for tonight. I told you how this was a really important night for me. I've got a date with the man who I've been crushing on for the longest time. I wanted to look as good as I possibly could, which is why I bought the dress. This could literally be the man who I marry, and I want to make a good impression on him. You literally have no idea how much I actually like this man. You need to give me back my dress right now. I mean, why did you even take it? You're not going anywhere to wear it. You didn't even ask me if you could borrow it either.
You knew that I liked that dress, but you acted incredibly selfishly and took it for yourself.
What?
Yeah. When we were shopping, I saw the dress and I thought that it looked nice. But then you went and bought it, and it was the last one in my size. Not to mention that the store lady said that they weren't getting any more of that particular dress back in, so I couldn't go back to buy it. Also, I would never be caught dead wearing the same thing as you. So I couldn't very well order myself the dress offline knowing you had it too. So I decided I was going to take it because you took it from me first, and I wanted to make sure that I wasn't wearing the same thing as you.
You never liked that dress. When you saw it, you said it looked cheap and tacky, and you swore you would never wear something with so little class. Apparently, your style is jean, short shorts, and a bra, given what you bought that day. You only want the dress now because I liked it and bought it for myself. It's so typical of you. You always get jealous over whatever I have, and you take it for yourself. But I'm not going to let you walk all over me this time. You need to give it back now.
I'm not giving it back. You stole it from me first. I was only saying that it was a horrible dress so that you didn't buy it for yourself. I was going to go back for it later. So, if anything, you're the selfish one. You should have known I actually wanted the dress.
I'm not arguing with you anymore about this, Debbie. I only have a couple of hours to get ready for my date. So either you can bring me the dress in the next 5 seconds, or I'm coming into your room and grabbing it myself.
Well, you can have it anyway. I tried it on and it just didn't look right. I tried modifying it, but nothing made it fit properly. So there might be a few tears in it. Oh, and I think I might have gotten some pink nail varnish on it when I painted my nails. Oops.
Are you kidding me? You've ruined my dress? How could you do that to me? It cost me a lot of money. That's it. I'm coming to get my dress to see exactly what you've done. And I'm telling Mom.
Whatever. As if Mom is going to be bothered. You know that I'm the favorite. She doesn't care what I do. I'm really not going to be in any trouble at all.
Nuh-uh. You've gone too far this time. She'll definitely have something to say this time.
Yeah, okay. You keep thinking that.
Phoebe, how dare you steal your sister's things? I did not raise you to be like that.
What? Mom, I didn't steal anything. Debbie was the one who took my dress. The one I bought the other week, you know? I showed it to you. She went into my room and took it, and now it's totally ruined. She's ripped it and spilt nail varnish on it, and there's no way I can wear it now. Do you realize how important this evening actually is for me?
Hang on, is tonight the night of your date with that man who you've had a crush on for ages?
Yes!
Oh, well, that doesn't mean that you can't share your things though. I'm sure she didn't mean to ruin it. She probably just wanted to try it on to see if it would suit her, so that she could get one if she liked it. I know she wouldn't actually destroy it on purpose. It's just a big accident.
Ugh, you always take her side. It might not matter to you, but I am fed up of Debbie taking what she wants when she wants it. There's no way I can wear this dress now. I'm going to have to wear a different one, which won't make the same impression on him. So from now on, I'm going to get a lock on my door, and if Debbie manages to take anything of mine, I'm just going to go into her room and take it back, regardless of whether she wants me in her room or not.
There's no need to be so dramatic. Look, next time maybe just ask nicely. Debbie's not unreasonable. Besides, it's been rough for her lately, breaking up with her boyfriend and all, so we need to be a bit more understanding.
Mom, making excuses for her isn't going to help her. Her so-called rough patch is entirely her fault. She cheated on her boyfriend. I'm actually glad he had the sense to leave when he found out. Besides, it doesn't give her the right to take my things simply because she's bored.
Now, you're just being cruel. Things were complicated between her and Jake. So your little sister made a mistake. She's only human. It happens. Just like with your dress. You just need to forgive her and move on. It's the best thing to do.
When she apologizes, then I'll forgive her. Anyway, I need to go now if I'm going to make it to the dinner on time, especially considering I've got to sort out a whole new outfit. I'll be back later.
So I take it your dinner went well the other week?
Huh? Oh, yeah, it went amazingly. We really hit it off. I've been seeing him pretty much every day for the last 2 weeks. We can't get enough of each other.
Uh-huh, sure. I'm also guessing this new boy toy of yours bought you a new car? Yeah?
What on earth are you on about?
Well, I just noticed that you seem to have a new car. And it's an incredibly fancy and expensive one at that. There's no way you could have afforded to buy that yourself. So I'm guessing your boyfriend got it for you? I have to admit, that's pretty smart. To get some rich guy to buy you what you want. Shame I didn't think of it first.
Oh, you mean the Aston Martin in the garage?
Yeah, obviously. There aren't any other fancy cars around, are there?
It's not mine.
I'm not stupid. I know it's yours. There's no way mom or dad could afford something like that. And the only thing that's changed recently is you've started dating that guy. I mean, looking at you, he must be pretty desperate. You're not the prettiest girl around, so if he's bribing you to be with him with a car like that, imagine what he'd buy for me to be his girlfriend.
He's not bribing me to be with him. And he's not desperate at all. He's incredibly handsome, in fact. And the car isn't mine.
You're a rubbish liar. Anyway, I'm going to take it out for a while. I'm only telling you this because you'll just get mom to yell at me if I don't ask your permission to borrow your things.
Debbie, first of all, you're not insured to drive that car, so you can't take it anywhere. Secondly, it's not even my car, so there's no way that I'm letting you drive it even an inch off of the drive.
I know you're just trying to lie to me so that I don't borrow the car, but it's not going to work.
I swear, Debbie, if you touch that car, you'll regret it. You could get into a lot of trouble. I mean it. It's not mine, so you can't just take it.
Yeah, whatever. I don't believe you. So stop with the pathetic excuses, okay? Anyway, I'm going to go and have a fun drive. See ya.
Debbie, where are you? I told you not to take that car anywhere. I can't believe you came into my room and stole the keys for it. Answer me, Debbie.
What do you want?
You better not be texting and driving. Do you know how dangerous that is?
Geez, fine. I'll pull over. Happy? Now, what do you want?
Bring that car back right now.
Why? Worried that everyone will think I look way cooler in it than you do? It's too late for that.
I told you that it's not my car. It's my boyfriend's.
Nice try, but I don't believe you.
Debbie, I'm not joking. That is a very expensive car that you're driving around in, and it's not even mine. For all intents and purposes, you've stolen that car, and the owner of it, my boyfriend, would have every right to call the police for theft or something like that.
Phoebe, you're rubbish at lying. I know you're just trying to get your car back simply because you don't want me driving around in it. Well, that's not going to happen. You can go and tell mom if you want, but there's nothing she can do but yell at me when I get home. For now, though, I'm going to enjoy my time, driving around in a beautiful-looking car and turning as many heads as I can. I've already been approached by at least 5 guys wanting to talk to me about the car and giving me their phone numbers. I'm not going to give that up just because you want to be selfish and not share.
Okay, fine. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Warn me about what?
No. You didn't want to know when I tried to tell you, so I'm not going to bother now. Have fun driving around looking cool, whilst you can.
You're just trying to scare me. Well, it's not going to work.
Uh-huh, sure.
Whatever. Now leave me alone. I'm driving, don't you know? Oh, and I might have scratched the car a little bit, but you don't mind, right? It's not like you can't afford to get it repainted or whatever.
Uh-huh, of course. You have fun. Don't worry about damaging the car or anything. I'm sure everything will work out just fine.
If you think being calm and uncaring is going to get me to bring the car back, you're wrong, you know?
Oh, I know. You won't bring the car back. But it won't be my problem for very much longer.
Huh?
Oh, you'll find out soon enough.
Phoebe! Why didn't you tell me who owned this car? Do you know how much trouble I'm in? This is all your fault!
Oh, hi, Debbie. If you remember correctly, I did tell you that my boyfriend owned the car, not me.
But you didn't tell me that your boyfriend, Max Wright, is the CEO of one of the most successful cooking industries in the world. How do you even know him? How did you meet?
Well, I worked as a waitress at that new, really fancy restaurant that just opened up in town.
Yeah?
Turns out, Max is the owner of it. He was there opening night, being the chef and trying to make sure that things went smoothly. Well, there was a bit of a hiccup at one point. Some dishes got mixed up, and one of the chefs had to go to the hospital because he cut his hand really badly. I told Max, who was stressing, that I was good at cooking. I mean, I've been to culinary school, and this job was just a way to try and break into the industry at a high level. So he asked me to jump in and help out the other chefs. I guess I really impressed him because at the end of the night, he came up to me and we started talking. And, well, the rest is history. Anyway, he asked me to look after the car because it was a birthday gift for his younger brother, who's turning 21 next week.
You could have told me all of this before I took it out. Now I'm in a huge amount of trouble.
I tried, but you just said that I was lying just so that I didn't have to share my car with you.
What? But he's suing me for stealing his car. He's even threatened to get the police involved because I banged it up a bit.
Well, that's your fault.
I thought the car was yours. I was trying to teach you a lesson.
By purposefully wrecking the car that you thought was mine? How selfish and petty can you get?
Look, you're going to have to talk to Max and just explain the whole situation to him, okay? I can't afford to pay what he wants, so just tell him that you said that I could drive it. That way, it'll be your fault and I won't have to be taken to court.
LOL, that's not happening. How do you think he found out about you driving it to begin with?
You mean you told him?
Yep. I knew that you'd probably damage the car just to be spiteful to me, so I told Max all about what was happening. Thankfully, he told me that he understood and that it wasn't my fault. He also said that he knows your true character now, so he can avoid any tricks you might try to pull in the future. He also told me that he'd sort the car situation out and not to worry about it. Now I know what he had in mind, and I have to say, it's quite nice to see you finally facing the consequences of your actions for a change.
I can't believe you would purposefully throw me under the bus like this. You are such a horrible sister. You're the one who should be going to court, not me.
Why? I haven't done anything.
Yes, you have. I should be the one with a handsome and rich boyfriend who buys me whatever I want. Instead, you somehow managed to trick one into being with you. You think you're so much better than me? Well, you're not.
Debbie, I've never thought that I'm better than you. I've just gone about my life and found my own happiness my way. You've not worked hard for anything in your life. Instead, you just blame everyone else for all of your problems. Well, this time, there's no one else to blame but yourself. And you're going to have to face the consequences of your actions whether you like it or not. Maybe next time, you'll actually listen to me when I try to tell you not to take something that doesn't belong to you.
Please, Phoebe, just take the fall for this for me.
No, Debbie, it's time you actually acted like an adult instead of a spoiled child.
Ugh, I hate you.
In the end, Max took Debbie to court over the theft and damage of his car. Debbie tried to blame everyone but herself for what had happened, but the judge simply ignored her. He ordered her to pay Max a substantial amount of money in reparations for all of the damages that she had caused to the vehicle. To do this, Debbie had to get a job at a local supermarket, which she wasn't a big fan of, but with no other way to pay Max the money, she had to stick it out. Meanwhile, mine and Max's relationship really took off. We became really close and even moved in together. We're going away this weekend and I really think he might pop the question. I can't wait. At the end of all of this though, I just hope that Debbie has learned her lesson on asking to borrow people's things and accepting that when someone says no, it means no. Boundaries are important to have and important for people to respect. And as long as Debbie doesn't do that, she'll constantly find herself in trouble. Regardless of if it's stealing a car or hurting someone's feelings, boundaries are there for a reason, and hopefully she knows this now. Honey, I just got an upsetting call.
Upsetting? What do you mean?
I got a call from the bank saying we've missed payments on the loan. I thought we'd paid it already.
Well, about that, the payment has not been made.
Huh? We split it equally between ourselves, and I've already paid mine last month like we agreed. Why haven't you paid yours?
Well, some things came up. It's not been an easy year.
Come on, Christopher. It's been the best year for you. You just got a promotion at work, and your salary doubled. If you had been serious about this, you would have paid it already. What happened? Do you know how embarrassed I was on the phone?
There you go again. So many people don't pay their loan the minute it's due. I really think you overreact sometimes.
You are so unbelievable. We could lose our house if you are not careful.
I know, you don't have to rub it in my face. I'm actually hoping to win some games, then I'll have enough to pay back the loan.
Games? OMG, Christopher. Please don't tell me you've resumed gambling. You promised to stop.
Yeah, actually, one thing led to the other and I fell into a huge debt, so I had to. You really wouldn't understand, that's why I didn't tell you.
You mean you used the money meant to repay the loan to gamble, and then you lost it all?
Something like that. Things are quite bad actually.
Things are quite bad? This is all you ever say. You promised to stop. I'm actually trying so hard not to break down in tears right now.
Tears? Are you the one who lost their money gambling?
No, but I'm going to bear the brunt of your actions. Have we lost count of the numbers of times I have cleared your debts?
Thanks for that. Anyway, will you be able to help me out this time? Any amount at all will do. I'll just pay off this loan and focus on clearing my debts at the casino. Everything will be alright, baby. I promise. And I'll be staying off gambling from now on.
I'm sorry, but I can't help you.
What? You always help me. So, what changed?
I've got plans for my money as well. My car broke down and the mechanic told me it'd be better to get a new one.
What? Did you just hear yourself? I'm sinking in debt here and you want to buy a car? Don't you think that's a heartless thing to do?
I need a car to get to work. What's going to happen to us if I lose my job? Or will you drive me to work every day?
That's ridiculous. Your workplace is over an hour drive from mine.
We can make it work if we get up early. We can leave the house by 6 a.m.
Wake up before 6 a.m.? That's not gonna work for me and you know it. Just help me out and you can get your car later. I really need this money. Please.
Fine. I will take some money out of my savings account. I'm actually only doing this so we don't lose our house. Also, you have to promise me. No more gambling.
Sure, no more gambling.
Christopher, it's late already. Where are you? I'm getting worried. You should have been home about 4 hours ago.
Hey, what's up? I went out with my colleagues for a get-together. We're there now. I might be a bit late.
You didn't tell me you would be going to a party.
It actually wasn't planned. It was a colleague's birthday party and he just told us about it while we were getting ready to close for the day. What's up?
Well, I wanted to surprise you, but since you'll be home very late, the surprise is ruined.
What's the surprise about?
I bought the car.
You did what?
I bought the car today. I couldn't get the one I wanted though because of the money I gave you. Anyway, I still got something nice and comfortable.
Oh, hold on. I thought the money for the loan you gave me was the one meant for your car.
Yes, but I still had some money left. I really need the car and you know it.
Just wow. I'm speechless. I actually feel like you're now hiding stuff from me. Why didn't you tell me you still have some money left after helping me with the loan? I could have cleared out more of my debts if you'd just been honest.
I'm not sure what you mean by hiding stuff from you. That's not true. Besides, I've cleared your gambling debts before and it made me broke. I'm not making that mistake again.
Don't make this about me. We're talking about you.
By the way, I thought you were at a get-together. Are your colleagues okay with you being on the phone like that?
What get-together?
Oh my god. Did you actually lie about the party? Where are you?
Okay, you caught me red-handed. Can we not make an issue out of this? You know I hate when you nag.
Where are you? You are at the casino again, right?
I'm not doing this with you. I really need to go.
Back to the gambling table, right?
Why not? If that makes me feel better.
OMG, Chris, you promised to stop. You are going to destroy what we have if you keep up with this.
Can you stop talking like you're the victim? I'm so mad at you right now. How can you be so selfish? If you'd have given me more money to clear off my other debts, I wouldn't be here. It's all your fault. Don't bother replying to my texts. You won't get a single word from me.
Angela, how on earth can you be this heartless?
What are you talking about?
How can you comfortably buy a car despite what your husband is going through? After all my son did for you, this is how you repay him?
What is wrong with me buying a car that I need to get to work?
Everything, silly. The timing is off. You know the loan Christopher has yet to pay off, but you went ahead and bought a car instead of using your money as you should.
Oh, I see he didn't tell you yet. The loan has been settled. I gave him the money to do that.
Don't lie to me, Angela. I spoke to him just a few minutes ago and he said the bank is still calling him. Don't try to cover up your selfishness by lying. The only right thing to do now is to sell the car and use the money to clear the debts.
He told you the loan is still not cleared?
Are you trying to imply my son is lying to me? You really have some guts.
Maybe he is not lying to you, but he is not telling me the truth. Last week I gave him money for the loan, but obviously he didn't pay it back. He must have gambled it away. I can't take this anymore.
Stop being a drama queen. Whatever the case is, what matters is that you help my son who is in a very tight corner. That's what a good woman should do.
And I have been that good woman. But what have I gotten out of it so far? Sleepless nights, plenty of tears, depression, financial setback, and lots more. I have been clearing Christopher's debts since we got married. He keeps promising to stop gambling, but he never does. I'm not sure I can repay his gambling debts this time around.
Stop this madness right now. He's your husband. You have no choice.
I have to go now.
Don't you dare go offline. I'm going to give you a tough time until you repay the debts.
Hey, baby, how are you doing? Come on, Angela, are you still mad at me?
Of course I am. You lied to me.
You know how much I hate to say this, so I'll only say it once. I'm sorry.
Sorry can't fix this. It's getting really hard to keep trusting you, and you are not seeing how much you are hurting me.
I can't believe you rejected my apology. That's a bit annoying. So, I'm taking my apology back. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about something very urgent.
Okay.
I got another call from the bank. They're threatening to take the house from us. I really need your help.
Help? LOL.
What's funny? You really have trust issues. Can we actually move past this? Can you let it go?
If I let this go, then you will succeed in dragging me down with you, and I can't allow that.
What's that supposed to mean?
I am on a budget and I cannot afford to spend my money on things that won't yield any profit. I am planning to start a business and I have been saving up for that. Moreover, I have sacrificed so much for you already, and you've made me come to regret it. I'm not doing that anymore.
Now you sound very self-centered. If you give me the money, you'll get it back in no time. If you want, I can pay you back.
We both know you won't do that.
We're about to be rendered homeless and you don't care?
Then I guess we better start packing our stuff.
I'll never forgive you if you don't give me the money. I'm gonna be really mad at you and you'll hate yourself.
I can't believe you are insisting on not giving Chris the money. You actually are an ingrate.
Let's be honest, Gwen. Your son has not done anything for me. I, on the other hand, have done a lot for him. I have been the one paying off all his debts. I was foolish to think if he saw the sacrifices I was making, he would change for the better. Now I know that he is never going to change.
Don't talk that way about my son. Just pay the stupid loan already.
He's going to gamble with it. I know him. Your son is taking me through more worse times than better times. I'm mentally and emotionally drained because of him. He will have to figure out how to pay off all his debts himself.
So you'd rather be kicked into the streets than help out? You're being that obstinate over a car? Are you really that dumb?
I am not dumb. This has nothing to do with the car, and you know it.
You are really asking for war if you don't give him the money. Sell that funny-looking car you bought and give him the money. No response? Little girl, we're not done talking. Angela.
Where are you? I hope you're happy now. The bank has taken over the house. Our stuff has been moved out. We're homeless, and it's all your fault. Come here this instant. Let's figure out what we'll do.
Nah, you'll figure it out on your own.
I'm not in the mood for this, Angela. I'm mad at you. You could have helped, but you chose your stupid car over your husband. Now we're homeless. Come here before I lose my temper.
Actually, you're the one that's homeless, not me.
What are you talking about?
You see, the banks didn't take over the house because I paid off the loan.
You did? I knew you'd come around. But hold on. Why is there stuff outside then?
Look at them carefully, Christopher. It's just your things that are outside. Mine are still safe inside.
What? What do you mean?
This house is mine now. After all, I paid off the entire loan, so that makes it mine. And I'm kicking you out. Does it make sense now?
Angela, you do this to me? Where will I live?
Go stay with your mom. I am sure she can't take a quarter of what I endured. I was foolish to think I could fix you. Anyway, it's fine. I'm leaving with my dignity intact.
Leaving? What do you mean leaving?
Yes, I'm divorcing you. Tomorrow, you'll get a letter from my lawyer.
Come on, Angela, it hasn't gone to that yet.
I should have left a long time ago.
I'm sorry, okay? I'll change this time, I promise.
Really? I'm done falling for such tricks. Goodbye, Christopher.
Hold on, Angela, don't leave me. You give me another chance. Angela, please, I'm begging you. Angela!
The divorce took roughly 6 months to be finalized, and when it was done, I felt free and glad. Christopher went ahead to live with his mom, but she later got tired of providing for him all the time, and she kicked him out. His gambling addiction became so bad that he lost his job. Last I heard of him, he moved to another town and he is still struggling with gambling. As for me, I forgave myself for allowing myself to get used, betrayed, and deceived. I also started my business, and it is thriving.